I'm sorry. No, not really. No, you're not sorry. You knocked my piece all the way back to start. You're not sorry. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Game and Party channel. I'm Mike Davis, and today we're going to talk about the top 10 board games that replaces the board game Sorry. When you were kids, I'm sure you played Sorry and you thought it was great, but now as adults you pull it out and you're like, this game's not that great. And you want to play some board games like this with your kids? This is the game list that you need right now. Top 10 games like the game of Sorry. Let's get started.
Number 10.
First game I want to mention is Ticket to Ride. This is a great game. It's been out for many years now. You can get it at any of the big box stores are out there. Ticket to Ride is a game where you're playing cards, kind of like you do in Sorry, and you're laying down train tracks on the board. So, highly recommend Ticket to Ride. It's a great family game to replace the game of Sorry.
Number 9.
Or maybe you like that take that aspect of Sorry, where you're doing something that's kind of mean to someone. Then I recommend Sheriff of Nottingham, because you are putting little things in a bag and handing them to the sheriff and basically tricking them into letting you get things into your in your cart that you shouldn't be getting in. Sheriff of Nottingham is hilarious. It's a great game, and it's something even kids could understand. So I recommend Sheriff of Nottingham.
Number 8.
And my number 8 that I recommend to replace the game of Sorry is Clank, a deck building adventure. This is a game, again, where you're using cards as your movement. So you're playing a card and you move along. You're trying to collect treasures and then get back out before the dragon attacks you. I highly recommend Clank.
Number 7.
And the number 7 game I recommend for replacement of Sorry is Whistle Stop. Whistle Stop, you're moving trains along the rural routes, you're collecting these cubes, and you're dropping those cubes off at their location. You're playing little routes from your hand, putting them out. So this is a game where you can kind of be mean, you can cut people off and deliver things that they wanted to get to, but it's not that bad. It's a great pick up and deliver game. I love Whistle Stop. Definitely check it out.
Number 6.
And another great family game where you're moving around the board, and it has a little bit of the take that, and that is My Little Scythe. My Little Scythe is great. The take that in the game is pie fights. It's so cute. So you play a pie fight card and you get to do a pie fight against someone else on the board. Great kids game. Highly recommend My Little Scythe.
Number 5.
And if you're looking for something a little more abstract, it's a little easier to play, and that is Azul or Azul Summer Pavilion. Either one, they're great. I would recommend either the original Azul or Azul Summer Pavilion. So great little abstract games. You're collecting the little tiles. The tiles are so cool, and just adding up your score as you go. It's not very mean, but you can take tiles that people want.
Number 4.
Another game where you're moving along kind of in a circle, and that is the game Jamaica. And this one can be mean because you can attack other characters. Yep, you can play cannonballs, you can play gunpowder, and you can actually attack other characters and take things from their ship. So, just like in Sorry, we're like, oh, sorry, yeah, oh, sorry, I took things from your ship. No, you're not. You're not sorry.
Number 3.
Another game where you're moving around the board, but this one's a little more open. You can move to a lot more places, and that is Stop Thief. This is a great game done by Restoration Games. You have a little app that you run that tells you where the thief's going, and you can either play it cooperatively, where you're chasing after the thief together, or you can play it competitively, where you're trying to rob locations. I recommend Stop Thief, as long as you're okay with having an app while you're playing the game.
Number 2.
Another game where you're doing a little route, and that is On Tour. This is a roll and write game. This is where you roll the dice and you write numbers on the board. As long as the people that are playing the game know the numbers and know the order of numbers, they can play this game. And you're trying to make the longest route on the board. Very simple, very easy, but so much fun, and lots of people can play at the same time together. I recommend On Tour.
Number 1.
And the number 1 game I recommend to replace the game of Sorry in your life is Century Spice Road. This is a simple game. You've got cards. You're playing the cards to collect cubes or convert cubes into other types of cubes. This is a game that is very easy. It can be a little mean because you can see that somebody wants to take a card and you're like, oh, I'm going to take that card first and collect the points for that card. But it's not that mean. It's nowhere near as bad as Sorry. There you go. Century Spice Road. That is my number 1 game I suggest you get if you're looking to get better games than the game Sorry from when you were a kid. So there you go, guys. That's my top 10 recommendations for you. Go check those games out. I know when we were kids, we played some of these games that were classic games. they're not that good. They're games that have been replaced now. There's so much better mechanics. The game designers are doing a much better job of making great games nowadays. Go check out these games. If you like them or if you don't like them, let me know in the comments below. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, check out our podcast, and you can find us on all of our social media sites on gameandparty.com. See you on the next video.